Right on, right on. Thank you very much for joining me in this fine day. We have developed a new type of interface for councils where we have the problem that everything is infill development. And since everything is infill development, most developments generally tend to improve the existing situation. So we have found that some councils find it very difficult to require developments, especially small developments, to achieve, for the entire development, whatever the targets are, when realistically, especially small, but other developments too, have trouble implementing those quality or achieving those quality guidelines, and the development may actually improve the existing situation. So overall, the development will still be a positive for the quality of water. So we have developed this new interface, and I'm going to explain this new interface to you guys. And if you're a council that would like that kind of interface, we can definitely implement it for your council. So this new interface first looks at existing, and you do a model of the existing, whatever is in there in the existing situation, and obviously proposed. And you do a model of the proposed, whatever happens in the proposed situation. You can see the two areas. It's quite easy in the software. I'm here to discuss what exactly does that mean. So let's say the existing situation generates 100 kilograms of total suspended solids and 100 kilograms TSS per year on average, 50 kilogram PP and 40 kilogram TN, right? That's what the existing does. And when you model it, you can see what's happening there. And the proposed, the design situation, will generate, let's say, 80 TSS, because they replaced car park with roof, 80 TSS and let's say 40 TP and again also 40 TN, right? So what does this? That's actually, it used to be 100, now it's development at turning to 80, that's beneficial. It used to be 50, now it's 40, that's also beneficial. It used to be 40 and now it's still 40, and that's neutral. And you might see that in this interface we have something that is called NOR-B, neutral or beneficial. So if you are doing a development and the existing situation generates more pollutant than the proposed situation, actually you're in a NOR-B. Okay, so you might not have to do anything for the pollutants, depending on what council wants in regards to water reuse or flow reduction. But for the pollution generation, maybe you're not seeing any issue, right? Also, obviously, for gross pollutants as well. That is a NOR-B situation. But wait, you say, what if actually you are generating 180 kilograms of TSS and let's say 70 kilograms TP and let's say 60 kilograms TN. Obviously, you are generating more than what you had. However, this is still a small development. Imagine, let's say you have, a mom and pop area, a lot that's 1,000 square meters, and there used to be a driveway and a house, and now they want to develop it into a bunch of townhouses. So, as you can see, the difference is not very high, and this is a small development, small lot. What are you going to do? Well, we have decided to help various councils, and again, if you're a council that wants or would like this kind of implementation, it's available today. Let us know and we'll do it today. If you're a consultant who would like this implementation, just talk to your council, the council you work with, let them know that this is available, and we can definitely implement it very easily. So existing generates 100, develop generates 180. So what do? We consider this grandfathered in, and the rules, the reduction rules, only apply to the difference. So 180 minus 100 is 80 TSS, and 70 minus 50 is 20 TP, and 60 minus 40 is 20 TN. That's kilograms per year, right? So overall, we used to have 150 and 40 grandfathered in. The difference, what the development, the proposed development, the way it increases the pollution compared to what it is by 80 kilograms TSS 2020, right? So we can interpret the rules in such a way that the 80% TSS reduction and 45% TP, 45% TN, these reductions only apply to the difference. And this is what our interface does by default. You don't have to worry, right? So what does that mean? Well, that means that the reductions in pollutant that your stormwater treatment train has to achieve is here 80% of 80, that would be 64. Let me make it in blue. So you should actually ensure you reduce 64 kilograms TSS, and 45% of 20 is like, I don't know, around 9 kilograms TP approximately, and 9 kilograms TN. So these are the reductions, absolute reductions one would need to achieve under this interpretation of the rules, compared to if you didn't have this interpretation here, you'd have to reduce, how much is that? 20%? I don't know, it's like 150 or something. No, 144, and then 45% of 70 is somewhere around 33 or whatever, and that's 20, let's say around 25, right? So instead of reducing by 140 something, 30, roughly 30 and 25 kilograms, you have to reduce 64, 9, and 9. This makes it, obviously, makes it easier to achieve the targets. However, this looks at what was there before, what we propose to develop, and we're applying the guidelines and reductions to the difference. This is an option for councils that have a lot of infill developments, where, as we said, you have a lot of small developments, or there's been something there and people want to develop, but because there's not a lot of space, the lot size is very small, stormwater quality becomes extremely burdensome to achieve, and council may have may see some issues with the implementation, and there may be some tricky aspects for the implementation. This is an option. All of this is implemented straight up in the interface. You can do it just by putting the existing and proposed, modeling the existing and proposed, and all of these calculations are done automatically by the software. When you download the model, you will have a model for the existing and a model for the proposed. So the existing is going to be urban, small lot, and then a big landscape, and then proposed will be a bigger lot and a smaller landscape. And that's the difference is that there will be absolute values here and absolute values here. If you download the music model, you would actually have to do some hand calculations to figure out what's the difference between them, as we explained before. We're doing that automatically for you, and we're showing the reductions and what the actual reductions values need to be to only apply the guidelines to the difference, considering the existing something that was grandfathered in. Any council that wants to implement this kind of interpretation of the rules, more than welcome to. Just let us know. We'll put it in. Thank you very much, and don't forget to have a happy and joyful New Year.